Hey Aries, it's your honest homegirl, Hᴇɪ Hᴇᴜ, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave with another healing homie. With that said, let's get into your reading. Hold on, I need a sip of my tea. Some of my Aries, you guys could be up late at night. Be mindful of the things that you eat and drink at night because it may stop you from getting a good night's rest. Try to drink more tea, no caffeinated like drinks or I'm hearing alcohol as well, especially if it's like it's not like real alcohol, like them beverages that you could get at like the stores and stuff. Try not to drink those because for some reason those are probably keeping you up at night for some reason as well. For others of you, you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of things. The worst is behind you now, and you have, better things coming your way, more positive experiences looking forward, okay? You may have finally gotten over a bump in the road or, something that was blocking you. For others of you, I do feel, Aries, that you may have your phone on Do Not Disturb because, with all those notifications and things going off. Some of you need to just turn some certain notifications off. But for others of you, you have your phone on Do Not Disturb because you don't want to be bothered by anybody or anyone. Or someone else has their phone on Do Not Disturb. You could be dealing with a younger Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius at this time, okay? I do feel that this child that you're dealing with, they may have saved the day. They may have said something to you that made a light bulb go off in your head. They may have, stopped something from happening or whatever the case may be. And it was like, oh, good job. Like, thanks for doing that, buddy, or whatever the case may be. This child may also be one of those type of children that makes hasty decisions, and you may be teaching them to be a little more patient. Also be mindful your child may have lied to you about something as well. And for others of you, and then this could be you too. Like, you could have been that way as a child. Like, you used to lie for no reason, make quick, hasty decisions, but at the same time, you were like determined to do things and get things done. I do feel for a lot of you guys as well that, you went from being that way to being, this natural born leader, this person that people can look up to, this person that, works really hard and has contributed to, society in some way, shape, or form, or you become a business owner, I do feel too, some of you guys, you're finally getting your finances back on track. For others of you, you are definitely trying to get into something creative. So maybe you're looking to get into hobbies or some sort or whatever. I do feel too, for a lot of you guys, you are definitely at a place in your life where you decided to heal at the perfect time, because as you're healing, certain things, like I said, are awaiting you at the light at that end of that tunnel. So some of you could be finally getting out of a dark space and, the light is there, but you're like at a crossroads and you're almost crossed over into the light. The thing is, continue to heal, continue to grow, continue to see things from a different perspective, continue to be open-minded. Know that God got you, your ancestors got you, your spirit guides got you. They're definitely guiding you in the right direction. Your children are protected at this time. You're going to definitely start to get more support from other people. And it's like something's happening where like you thought like all hope was lost or something, and somebody's literally going to be like a guardian angel and really like does something, says something, looks out for you, and you're like, oh my freaking God, thank you, A lot of you guys, when it comes to your healing, you just got to continue to have the willpower to show up for yourself and realize that you're doing this for nobody but you, so that you can have a better life, so that you can be happy, so that you can attract the things that you want. And be generous, and it doesn't have to necessarily be generous with your finances. If you have it like that to do it, then okay. But if not, be more generous with your time. Be more generous with the effort that you put into things. Be more generous to really listening to people when they're having conversations with you versus, you just list, like, it's like you're there and they're talking, but you're not really like paying attention. Like, put more effort into those things because that's what you would want from other people. So it's like whatever you give out, know that you're going to get that in return. And if you're looking for people to be a certain way with you, well, you have to check yourself first and ask yourself, are you being that way, one, with yourself, and are you being that way with the people that you're requiring them to be a certain way with you? Okay, because if not, well, then you need to check yourself, right? And then follow suit. With that said, Aries, if that resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That's all I ask of you, healing homies. It really helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate all of you guys that have been here. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? How are you? How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, then I get into the divine feminine and then the divine masculine aspect of your zodiac sign because we embody both energies. And from there, at the very end, I do your random messages, and within those messages, I have messages from your person or whoever's on your mind. So if you like the tea and you want to know what they're thinking, stay tuned to the end. With that said, let's get into your divine feminine energy. Some of you, your throat could be like really itchy at this time. Where I'm at in the south, it seems like it's fall already because leaves have fell off the tree. So be mindful that your allergies may be coming back. Clean, dust, all those good things, all right? Drink tea with raw honey and key lime. Or if you have a cough, oh, look, you're really stepping in your power. You can use raw honey and key lime as a cough syrup. There's an actual YouTube video where you can make like cough drops, homemade cough drops too, that are really beneficial. All that BS that be in the store really don't be working like that. It just be a bunch of chemicals. At least if you make it, you know exactly what's in it. All right, divine feminine aspect of Aries. What's going on, guys? I really feel like your schedules have switched. See, I told you guys are at a crossroads, and especially when it comes to your emotions and how you think at this time and what you should and shouldn't do, should and shouldn't say, like it's like you're thinking now before you do, Aries, and usually you don't do that. But because you're at this crossroads, things could be really good for you or things could get really bad for you, and you're like, I need to just make the right decision. And that's probably why you're at this standstill with everything, because hold on, let me put this down some so you can see. There's infinite possibilities, so you're really paying attention to how things, like, some of you could be reading books about like natural laws or something. Some of you, yeah. Some of you, you have unfinished business with a situation that you still need healing from. You need to make peace with. You need to like come to some type of, I don't know why I'm hearing Aaliyah's song, I need a resolution. Some of y'all out there was probably dancing to Aaliyah, listening to Aaliyah. I don't know. But that's what I'm hearing right now. Like, you guys are trying to find a resolution with something. All right. I do feel too, for some of you guys, this could be, you realizing that there's some things that you promised that you would do, and you promise these things to yourself, and it may have to do with how you help people heal. You could be an inspiration to others, okay? For some of you, this is you completing childhood trauma that you've forgotten about. Some things may have resurfaced, and you're like, okay, let me handle that. Let me focus on that. Let me, take my time with this. Some of you, you're giving back to those that have been there for you as well. I do feel too, some of you are unsure if you're fit to be, you know, someone to look up to. But the thing is, you are. You need to stop doubting yourself, because you can be this great person if you allow yourself to be. But if you believe that you can't, then of course you can't. But you have the capability of being this person here. You're going to go from feeling like you're not worthy to you deserve everything. The thing is, there's still a little bit of healing that needs to occur, because a lot of things may have transpired in your life that had you stuck in your head for a very long time. People may have said things to you, you know, belittled you in some way, shape, or form. And that's why you may be guarded at this time with anything and everything. But you have to remember, Aries, you don't take it out on people that did nothing to you. You got to squash that beef with yourself for allowing certain things to keep happening. And then with others, which are the people that actually did something to you. See, we always tend to take it out on the people that never did nothing to us, when really you should be taking it out on those that, you know, did. We got something. Okay, some of you guys could be listening to Tiana Taylor too. We got Gonna Love Me. You may be, you know, fighting and arguing with somebody, and they may be fighting and arguing with you, and they're like, no, you're gonna love me type energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. For others of you, I do feel too like the things that you're healing from were lessons that you needed to learn in order for you to figure out what it really is that you need, what it is that you really want. Some of you possibly, you know, were in relationships at a very early age and didn't get the chance to really get to know yourself, really get to heal from your childhood traumas, and all that stuff from your childhood transpired in your relationships now, and it's like you're finally getting the chance to heal from those things. For others of you, you're learning not to lose yourself in certain situations as well, especially if you're a fire sign female. I do feel too like a lot of you guys, you're learning to have these healthy boundaries, build your confidence up, knowing that you seek validation within you and no one else. For others of you, I do feel like you have some unfinished business that you need to take care of with your son. Okay, you know that you need to really be the best you for them. Or you could be saying this to their father. Like, you could be telling them, oh, you know, they're watching you, they're paying attention to you, you know, your mannerisms and every little detail, nook and cranny, like, about you, they are watching and forming those same habits. So you could be having that conversation with the father of your children, or you could be a father and you're saying this to yourself, or you could be saying this, your therapist could be saying this to you. Okay. Some of you, you have, like I said, especially if you're a male Aries, you guys have some inner child healing that needs to be tended to. There's something that, you know, you may be avoiding that you want to talk about, hiding something that you know, you may feel ashamed of what happened to you, but I'm telling, okay, they're telling me to tell you it's not your fault. It's not your fault that happened. It's not your fault. And nobody's going to judge you for that. It's not your fault. Because you blame yourself for it. I'm hearing because I didn't do something sooner. Don't beat yourself up. You weren't ready to. You're ready now. And that's why you're dealing with these things now. I do see a lot of you guys, before you really cross over into that door of value, it's like, you're going through some shadow work right now. My male and female Aries, you guys are doing a lot of shadow work right now. You want to just, some of you are like, I just need a break. I really need a break. You may need to go on a little mini vacation, even if it's for the weekend, in another city, another town or something. Like, just go do something, okay? Because you need to woosah and get away from the environment that you've been around and in forever, okay? I do feel too, some of you, you know, the games that have been played are being revealed to you. The games that you've played with others is being revealed to you. Some of you, you're entertaining a Pisces at this time and you want to take a leap of faith with them. But others of you, you know, this is, you know, somebody possibly even did witchcraft on you, or you and you're finally breaking free from it. Because I'm seeing like somebody wondering like why things don't work out the way that I planned for them to work out. Why aren't things like aligning the way I want them to? And some of you, yeah. For others of you, this could have been your karma. You may have done this to somebody and they're finally breaking free, or you're finally being able to break free from your karmic debt. Like you may have had to pay karmic debt for doing this to somebody. It all depends on, you know who you are and what you did. But if it's for you, like you're breaking free from the chains that somebody was like pulling strings, they were doing something. This kind of resonates with me because of the dream that my ass had. And I was like, oh, word? I was like, but see, that's what you get, bitch. And she was mad at the root worker. She was like, why it's not working? That root worker was like, bitch, do you know who she is? People, and that's the thing too, people be sitting here underestimating people in the physical form, not realizing the high rank that they have in the spirit realm. Y'all be really sitting there fucking over earth angels and don't even know it. Don't even know it. And then you want to know why your life is the way that it is. There be bums that be literally earth angels that be having messages for y'all, but y'all will sit there and downplay them. I'm not saying you, Aries, but people in general, they'll sit there and downplay them because they may not have a lot of money. They may not look a certain way. And it's like, that person had a message to tell you. Whatever they was going to share with you, that was something that was going to help you. Me, I'm the type of person, I talk to anybody and everybody. When I lived in New York and the city, especially if you're from New York and you've been in the city and the subways and stuff, you run into them all the time. They be sleeping on the train and everything. And there's been times where I've sat there and literally spoke to them like, they people too. They human too. You can learn from anybody. Learn from everybody. And maybe that's something that you're doing. You're realizing you can learn from people younger than you. Especially your children. Your children are the real teachers. Y'all just here to, you know, help them out until they old enough to sit there and take care of themselves. But they here to teach you about you because they're literally the physical version of your inner child, whether your children are male or female. That's if you have male children, they're literally your inner child in the physical form. You have female children, they're literally the inner child of you, but your divine feminine side. Like, I don't even know. I just started talking all types of crazy just now, guys. You could be getting tongue-tied. You could stutter. You may have dealt with that, you know, stuttering growing up. I do feel when it comes to family dynamic, like there's some things that you know that need to just stop, need to be eliminated. I'm hearing like foods that are not good for you and the kids, like you're going through the refrigerator, you are, you know, taking that stuff out, like no more, we're not eating this, no more, like I feel like you're getting on a health kick soon. For others of you, you have been the chosen one, whether it's a mother, grandmother, there's a female ancestor here that's like, there's some type of toxicity, some type of low vibrational energy, some type of generational curse that's within your family. And you are the one that's going to heal that. Some of you need to be mindful of some of your family members. They're not the best for you. Just because they're family doesn't mean that they're, yeah. Some of you, this person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person in your family, or this person is not well. This person may be suffering in silence. for some of my men, Aries, Leo, if you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, you guys, or if you're like an alpha female, you guys, yeah, some of you were in a commitment, especially my male Aries. You were married, you got into a long-term commitment, a marriage with someone, and that wasn't blessed by the universe. Like, that's why you're going through, which some of you, I'm hearing too, this is a past life. Like, what they're putting you through now is what you did to them in a past life. And the reason why all of this stuff is happening to you is because you're experiencing what you did to someone in a past life. And you're learning those lessons and you're clearing out that karma so that you can have a healthier marriage. Some of you, you've been doing things like not taking care of yourself like you're supposed to, not eating well, not exercising, drinking, sex, all that good stuff that being a devil's playground has affected you, and it was all due to a long-term commitment, all due to a marriage of some sort. This could be the father of your children right now. They could be low vibrational at this time. They could be dealing with some demons, or you could be dealing with your own demons. You could be seeing, like, because you're seeking help and guidance and healing, you could see the part that you played in your the long-term commitment that you were in, the marriage that you were in, like, you're seeing what you did, you know? It's like you got out your system what they did, but now you're the real healing is occurring with you realizing the immaturity within you, the behaviors that you had that played a toxic part in the connection as well, because it took two to tango is what I'm hearing. For others of you, you may be getting a message about family, or family could be talking to you, calling you more often, checking in on you for some reason. It's because they love you, okay? For others of you, you could be talking to your family, wanting to connect with your family because you miss them, because you love them. For others of you, you could be very passionate about getting into a long-term commitment with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, especially if you date men. Or this person is just one of those type of people that, you know, they're very intelligent, you know, they're very disciplined and structured. You like how they think. This person uses their logic over their emotions, and I think that intrigues you, that turns you on. This person is the type of person that is no nonsense as well. And you may like this person, you may be thinking about a long-term commitment with this person, or just like getting in a relationship with them, or dating them, or just, you know, whatever the situation is like you want to level it up a little bit. For others of you, especially my male Aries, or my Aries women that are like in your divine masculine energy more so right now, you're being divinely guided to be more structured, to be more disciplined, to step into your power, to abide by the rules and regulations. Because some of y'all, I don't know what y'all doing. I'm hearing speeding. You better sit there and drive the speed limit. Okay, you better sit there and do what you're supposed to be doing. For others of you, your ancestors want you to continue to use your logic, okay? Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you, but do accept and validate how you feel. They don't want you dwelling in your emotions and allowing it to cause chaos in your life. But I do feel, though, you're going to step up to the plate. You're going to do what it is that you need to do. If there's things that need to be healed, you're going to heal it. If there's things that need to be said, you're going to say it. If there's things that you need to do for yourself, you're going to do it first, and then for everybody else. And if there is a commitment that you're going to commit to, and this could be with business partners as well, you're going to commit to that, okay? Because I feel like a lot of things could have been because you were refusing to grow, refusing to change. And now you're like, okay, let me do what I got to do so that I can get to where I need to go. Let's be nosy, Aries. Let's see what's your person. It says in the moment, love at first sight. You may have saw somebody and you just knew that they were the one. It says, I should have seen the signs. It says, I moved out of my mama's basement. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be running, jogging, or running away from love. Pick up when I call you. Don't take it personally. And you could be saying this to someone or wanting to say this to someone too as well. So take it how it resonates. It says chemistry is real if you were thinking about that. And it says you can only do that with me. Whatever that person does, you'll be like, slow down. You only do that with me. Wait a minute. Somebody done did something and you're like, whoa, I don't want you doing that with nobody else. You got come closer. I did it all for you. Say something, baby. So either you better say something or they better say something. Somebody needs to say something. Let's get some homegirl messages. We have you are a magical being. 3 weeks from now. This reading may resonate 3 months from now. So 3 weeks, 3 months from now is a prominent time for you, Aries. The Tower is coming. That change, that sudden change that you've been needing, that you've been wanting is coming, okay? Ancestral healing is needed. So for some of you guys, like I said, you were chosen by your ancestors to break these generational curses of, you know, dealing with certain things that you really shouldn't deal with, having healthy boundaries, you know, making sure you're in love and marrying people for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons, you know, like doing things that are true to you. Because your ancestors, I'm hearing, didn't get a chance to do that. Hot yoga may be beneficial to you. And it says, say it, you can, and you will. Didn't I tell you candle magic was being done? Ain't this your second confirmation right here, Aries? If you didn't want to believe me, oh, they were doing root work on you, Aries. I'm surprised the candle didn't come out. But I saw it. Or you were doing this. Y'all better be careful. I'll be telling y'all right now, it ain't the time to be doing this type of stuff. I don't know. And if you want to do candle work, do it for yourself. Do candle work. You want to do some love spells, do a love spell on yourself, to love yourself more, to have more boundaries for yourself, to sit there and make sure you put you first. And then after you fill yourself up, then you could fill other people up. That's what you do. Focus on your willpower. Focus on what you can do for you, not others. We have empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Okay, so step into your power. All right, and don't allow, you know, the thing is too, I'm gonna tell you right now, no evil eye, no witchcraft, root work is going to work on you when you are in your power. That is how you stop it from happening. There's people around you that don't even know that they're sending you the evil eye. They could just be envious of your life. They could be jealous of your life. They could, like, people could be mad with themselves and they look at you and they're like, well, I wish I could do this and do that. And as long as you are in your power, Aries, as long as you standing on your square, Aries, as long as you doing what you need to do for you, Aries, and filling yourself up, Aries, that shit can't touch you. It's going to automatically ricochet right back to their ass, because that negativity can't live in your area, in your aura, because you're vibing on a high vibrational frequency. So you got to get on this level. Get on this level of empowering yourself. And with you empowering yourself, you empower others too. You teach people how to take care of self, Aries. But you allowed a few little negative things to sit there and knock you off your square, and you got to get back up again. It's time now. And look, positive energy at the bottom of the deck. So let's get to it, Aries. Get on my level. Okay? Get on it. See, self-love, patience, playfulness, vitality, power. Your power comes when you take care of you, Aries, and you are like a big kid inside. You're the baby of the zodiac sign. You have to have fun. You have to sit there and do things for yourself, okay? What do babies do? You the baby and the boss. But the thing is, what do babies do? Babies don't care about nobody but their damn self. Like, if you don't sit there and do what I need you to do for me, type energy, but you don't have to do it in a condescending way. You know, if you're older, you know what you put out is what you'll get back. So be mindful of that as well. But you know what I mean? You know, with self-love, you know, you make sure you're taken care of first. Make sure you've eaten, and make sure you took your shower and you were able to work out and you were able to do what you need to do for you. Even if that means you got to go to bed super early to wake up early, or go to bed an hour late just so you could fit something in for you. But you need to be doing more for you, Aries, okay? And then for everybody else. How you going to take care of everybody if you ain't taking care of yourself? But I love you, Aries. See you later.